all. Before we begin, we request everyone to please stand for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जगति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you everyone. Please settle down. Pashte, na pashani, na mrunmaya. Gurudeva param deva, smaranamukto, bhaveda dhruva. It means that divinity is not found in the wood, stone or clay, but in the Guru. This slok also emphasizes that a true leader is like a guiding light, leading people toward knowledge, growth, and inspiration. And it perfectly honors a distinguished speaker like Air Marshal, whose leadership and wisdom uplift others.
With this thought, I, Adhyay,
And I, Inauguration,
and we all from Team Vesta welcome you all to Adhyay, a celebration of wisdom, inspiration, and leadership. Each year, Adhyay brings forth exceptional minds to ignite our spirits and challenge our perspectives. As we step into this third edition of this remarkable event, we take pride in continuing this tradition of learning, growth, and transformation.
Indeed, and just as a single lamp can illuminate the darkness, knowledge and wisdom have the power to guide us towards success. And to mark this auspicious beginning of this event, let us proceed with the lamp lighting ceremony, symbolizing the victory of knowledge over ignorance.
We would like to invite our esteemed guests and faculty members to come forward and light the lamp, seeking the blessings of Saraswati Mata, the goddess of wisdom and learning. Please, sir. Thank you all. It's an absolute honor to introduce a visionary leader whose journey and achievements continue to inspire many. A leader, a warrior, and an inspiration to millions. Air Marshal Sanjeev Kapoor, a decorated officer, has had an illustrious career spanning over 39 years in the Indian Air Force. He has been honored with Adhyay Seva Medal and Vayu Sena Medal. for his exceptional service. During his tenure, he held several prestigious positions, including Commandant of Air Force Academy and later Commandant of National Defense Academy. A trailblazer in air operations, he played a pivotal role in pioneering air-to-air refueling in the Indian Air Force. His vast operational experience includes commanding high altitude and maritime operations, as well as participating in numerous international exercises in the United States, France, Singapore, and the United Kingdom. A highly skilled aviator, he has logged over 7,800 hours of accident-free flying and has served as both instructor and supervisor. Adding to this remarkable achievements, he also had the honor of leading the Republic Day fly past in Su-30 fighter jets. Now, in his second innings, Air Marshal Kapoor continues to inspire and mentor young minds, shaping the next generation of leaders with his vast knowledge and experience.
Yes, and now, with the same great light illuminating our path, let us take a moment to express our gratitude to our esteemed guests. And for that, I would like to invite our guest, Air Master Sanjeev Kapoor, on stage. And to felicitate him, I request respected Dean, HOD, and other members to come on stage. Thank you so much, sir. And now, as a token of appreciation, our Mesa member Sakshi has made a sketch for our guest. I request her to come on stage and present it to him. Thank you, Sakshi. Thank you, sir.
Now, the moment we have all been waiting for. It's time to hear from our esteemed guest, whose words will inspire and enlighten us. We invite Air Marshal Sanjeev Kapoor to take the stage and share his insights with us. Let us welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Okay. Good afternoon to everybody. Indeed, it's an honor and privilege to be standing here in such a prestigious and a reputed institute of mine. And इस देश का जो भविष्य है वो मेरे सामने बैठा है। मैं अभी आपकी फैकल्टी के साथ मोड़ रहा हूँ and I saw some wonderful things this campus has. I got so inspired to see that young children like you are able to think independently, design and develop things. But let me tell you, globally, we are nowhere. We have woken up late. We have woken up late because certain things which suit the Western world, जो बाहरी देशों को चीजें सूट करती हैं, वो आपको टेक्नोलॉजी कभी नहीं देंगे। तो जैसा कि भारत में they denied us giving space के बारे में कुछ भी जानकारी, they denied giving us information about nuclear, they denied giving us information about missiles. India has gone and developed these things way. We have our own space program, we have our own nuclear program, we have our own missile program. But as the West say, thrive on war. Now, war and conflict is a business. You must understand. War and illness are the two most sought after businesses of this world. The big lobbies globally benefit with conflict. उनका ये रहता है कि जहाँ पे भी अनरेस्ट है दुनिया में, जहाँ पे भी लड़ाई होती है, वो वहाँ पे अपने आर्म्स एम्युनिशन बेच सकते हैं। और ये चीज वो आपको देना नहीं चाहता। अब जब तक भारत अपने आप से सक्षम नहीं होता है डिफेंस के मामले में चीजें बनाने के लिए, हम पिछले 70 साल से डिफेंस की चीजें इंपोर्ट करते हैं, चाहे वो हवाई जहाज रहे हों, चाहे वो टैंक्स रहे हों, चाहे वो शिप रहे हों, चाहे वो वेपन रहे हों, चाहे मिसाइल रहे हों, सब कुछ ये कारण से है। अभी आपने देखा होगा कई दिन से एवरेज चल रहा था, so there's a lot of talk in the media about NCA, about fifth generation fighter, about Su-57, about F-35, about China being way ahead, Pakistan ahead of us. ऐसे आपने कई खबरें और सुनी होंगी। There is a merit in what is being said, and people, the students who are sitting here, are the people who are ready to take our country out of this mess. You have to innovate and do research. You have to, because in our country, research के नाम पे कुछ खास नहीं होता। बाहर में 7वीं 8वीं 9वीं क्लास से बच्चे को रिसर्च के लिए प्रोत्साहित किया जाता है, उसकी हैंड होल्डिंग रहती है। $200 billion is the research amount with the US government spends. All the US agencies, defense industries like Lockheed Martin, Boeing, and Raytheon and other companies are spending billions of dollars per month on research. They go to the campuses, pick up and take in collaboration the bright young minds and ask them that they come and join them in research. In return, these students get patents, and in turn, it adds to their paycheck as the things get operationalized. We are in that direction. It is just the beginning. So my advice to all of you would be, all of you are engineering students, all are engineering students, or there is anybody outside engineering students, all of you are being engineering students. You have a tremendous future ahead of you. First and foremost thing, before I begin, I thought I will put in perspective that your college, your professors and leaders are taking you in the right direction. जब तक हम आत्मनिर्भर नहीं बनेंगे हर लिहाज से, हम इस देश को, क्योंकि कभी भी अगर लड़ाई हुई, जैसे अभी रशिया यूक्रेन की लड़ाई हो रही है, अब भारतीय वायुसेना में कुछ इक्विपमेंट यूक्रेन से है, कुछ इक्विपमेंट रशिया से, वो इक्विपमेंट आ ही नहीं रहा, क्योंकि उन देशों को अपनी जंग के लिए वो चीजें चाहिए। हम हमेशा किसी न किसी और के ऊपर निर्भर रहते हैं। एंड कल को बड़ी जगह लगी, अब 2 साल से ऊपर हो गया है जो रशिया यूक्रेन वॉर है, वो 2 years था। Israel Hamas war is already more than 500 days. Up in this kind of war, when you begin, you need all this military equipment. And for that, the only solution is indigenization. You have to manufacture it in your own country. And towards that, my first suggestion for all of you would be try and think independently, try and think and do things in a manner which has some productivity in the days to come. Okay, the topic which I chose for this discussion was military leadership, lessons, discipline, dedication, and experience. I will not jam you with PowerPoint slides. I will not tell you things which are above the head. I will just narrate a few stories to you to understand how military life is different. Slide. Okay. First, I will narrate a story about Captain Vikram Malhotra. How many of you know Captain Vikram Malhotra? Good. About 90%. 90%. Good. Captain Vikram Malhotra was in the 13th Electoral Regiment of the Indian Army. During he belongs to Parliament in Himachal Pradesh, and he, along with his unit, was posted in Kargil when the 1999 conflict took place. Captain Malhotra was tasked with a company commander, tasked to capture Hill .5170 on 20th of June 1999. He, along with his people, handful of people, took the extreme difficult task of taking the enemy head on, and single-handedly Captain Vikram Malhotra nullified 4 of enemy forces by his own hands in hand-to-hand fight. And he, along with his team of people, who captured the hill 5170, which is at 17,000 feet. It is very difficult to breathe normally at 17,000 feet, and here he is fighting and getting you victory. He connects the peak, and this is where the Sher movie had come. I'm sure some of you have seen. He gave and pointed the gun with their Mali war. But when he captured the hill, .5170, which is at 17,000 feet, little did he realize that 17 days later, on 7th of July 1999, his unit would be tasked to capture .4859, which is an elevation of 16,000 feet. The peak was fortified by the Pakistani people, and it was very difficult to approach this hill. So Captain Vikram Malhotra, along with his team of people, decided to climb to the peak like in Singard Fort. Sambhaji, he tried to climb the peak from where the enemy least expects you at 80-degree gradient. Just visualize what is climbing at 80-degree gradient on a hill. He reached the peak, there were mines put together, here in hand-to-hand combat, because it is close proximity, it could nullify 5 units. And there, a lot of mines were put. He pushed Subida away, saying, "Sir, you married, let me handle this." And in this, the mine blast took place, and he got injured. Before going for this campaign, he had told his people that either I will put the flag on 459 or I will come back to the Malan. You would have seen the movie. If not, please watch it again. Please watch this movie again to understand what a leader is, what a soldier is. He got the Parvati Chakra, the highest category award this country has to offer, and this is Captain Vikram Malhotra. Next. I'll narrate a story about Second Lieutenant Arun Kapoor. How many of you heard about him? about 30, 40 years. Good. Second lieutenant Arun Kejriwal was from India. He got commissioned in June 1971 in 17 Pune House. 17 Pune House is a tank regiment. ये टैंक की वॉरफेयर में रेजिमेंट का काम है. And this regiment had done extremely well in the 1965 war. It had won a large number of military medals. His CEO at that time, Mr. 71, was Colonel Adhyay. Colonel Adhyay was a tough taskmaster, and second Colonel Kejriwal joined the unit. As the war situation was looming large, this is around the month of September, October of 1971, his force came. Every young officer in the army has to go through a course called YOS course, that is the young officer's course. And this course is for about 6 months. So, second lieutenant Arun Kejriwal goes to his CEO to say, sir, लड़ाई लगने वाली है, मैं उस लड़ाई में पार्ट लेना चाहता हूँ. मैंने फौज इसलिए ज्वाइन की कि मैं लड़ाई के समय पोस्ट में जाऊँ. आप पूरा करके मेरे को लड़ाई में पार्ट लेने का मौका दें. I'm not saying it's all something very different in him. And he said, this course is done for you to lead your people. If in next 2 weeks you are able to pass all the tests which are making you eligible for this qualification, and excuse me from going to the course. He worked tirelessly, gets the qualifications, and joins his regiment to fight the 1971 war. Now, we take you forward to the month of December 1971, where the battle is going on. The Pakistani tanks had actually decided in hundreds of numbers in tanks to cut off J&K. पंजाब के साइड में रिवर है, उसका नाम रावी रिवर है, उसकी ट्रिब्यूटरी है, उसको बसंतर कहते हैं. एंड बसंतर ट्रिब्यूटरी के साइड में, if you see the map, it's a jacket in the coastal into Pakistan. That area is called Basantar. At that place, in Chakar Gulch, the battle took place, the largest tank battle ever taken place in Indian history. His regiment was tasked to defend, and Adhyay had said to his people that we are way below the numbers of the attack which is coming, because through intelligence sources they got to know that their strength is much larger than, and it has taken a lot of time for our tanks to fetch it up. He says, I don't want you to drop by an inch also, because the enemy may feel that you are receding by. So, he, along with his team, went into the war. And as the war started, both sides celebrity started to take this. There is another spot of his in which 3 tanks, they got hit, got fire, some people died. He, as a young person, could get charge of those squadrons also and took command, because his own squadron players, 2 of them got killed. As a second lieutenant, he ensured and made sure that he, along with his team of other 2 tanks, could take out 10 Pakistani tanks. Just visualize the brave courage, and he, along with his people on the night, could place 4 tanks in one go, so that even if they have to lose their lives, the enemy tank should not be able to cross the area physically. And in the end, there was no choice, the enemy had to pull back. He of course died, but what I'm going to tell you will surprise you the most. He was just 21 years old when he got the power register. Some of you would be that age. Age has got nothing to do. Please get out of your shell that I am young. I'll give you some points now. Age is just a state of mind. Age is just a state of mind. The way you want to feel. मैं अगर अपने आप को पूरे में सोच रहा हूँ कि मैं छोटा हूँ, मुझे बड़ा होना है, तो दिक्कत है. Next. Another story I'll tell you. is of flying officer Nirmal Singh said. How many of you heard about it? Okay. About 10-15%. Flying officer Nirmal Singh stayed home, an act pilot of Indian Air Force, was posted at Srinagar in 1971. In the early morning of 14th of December 1971, at Srinagar where he was posted, the Pakistani Sabre aircraft decided to attack and take out Srinagar runway. And they wanted to bomb Srinagar town. And from the beginning, the current interest is to take over the valley that Srinagar had just stayed. In one such attack on the morning of 14th of December, the Srinagar runway was being bombed. And there was this set was on the ORP. What is ORP? ORP is the full form of operational readiness platform. So हमारे एयरपोर्ट में हर रनवे के साइड में एक लास्ट टाइम हमने आप देखा होगा कि तस्वीर में हार्डवेयर शेडर होते हैं उसके अंदर एयरक्राफ्ट आप मिशन they are fully ready, the pilots are strapped up in war-like situations or in conflict-like situations. And in about a minute and a half, they will get in. That is the readiness of the airplane, because anytime the enemy aircraft, when they come, they have to be engaged with the aircraft. And in one such day, with the runway getting bombed, with the dust and associated debris flying, there were 6 Sabres got airborne from Uttarakhand. There were 6 Sabres attacking Srinagar. The runway was damaged, he got airborne. He immediately shot down one Sabre. He hit another aircraft and the aircraft had to return back. He engaged 4 Sabres in the ratio of 4:1 over Srinagar town, flying over treetop height. And the dogfight which ensued is termed as the best dogfight ever recorded and seen by the people. In the end, he was able to push back all the 4 aircrafts back without any damage to either the runway, thereafter, and escaped to the city. He of course laid down his life. He was 23 years old and he is the only Indian Air Force Paramedic etc. Rank officer in Madhya State. Next. Major Somnath Dharma. I don't say even 2% people would have heard about. Anybody knows Major Somnath? I guess it's about 4-5%. On 26th of October 1947, Maharaja Hari Singh exceeded the state of J&K to Indian law. It became a part of Indian law. And I can just narrate in the previous story that the Pakistani's aim was to take over the Pakistan, Sri Lanka. Just on 26th October, the papers have been signed, and at that time, before October 47, there was only one road that went to Srinagar. That road went via Muzaffarabad, Puri, Baramulla into Srinagar. But with the formation of Pakistan, that portion had gone into Pakistan. So now the road to go to Srinagar, 1947, was a Kattaka road, going from Pathankot to Srinagar. There was no Pakka road. So taking advantage of this ground position, the Pakistanis decided that Indian troops will not be in a position to reach Srinagar. And you can easily annex Srinagar town. Whose Hari Singh would exceed, they will capture Srinagar. On that night, an Indian Air Force aeroplane took a handful of people to Srinagar. Now, here comes the interesting part. Major Somnath Sharma is from 4th Mau Regiment. He, while playing hockey, had injured his hand and his left hand was plastered. He was the company commander. His CO told him to stay back because they are not fit. He said, "Sir, my soldiers will not fight without me, and I cannot be seated in a peace station when the war is going on, because my troops have to be led." After a lot of persistence, he prevailed and he got airborne in that aeroplane and reached Srinagar runway by a Dakota aeroplane on the night of 27th-28th of October 1947. About 1,500 Kavairis along with Pakistani troops attacked from the 3 directions to Srinagar. There was hardly any ammunition because they were never prepared. That part till 3 days ago was a Yankee kingdom. And the army had no control over that area. Yet, there is so much to charge. He divided his people into 3 parts. He ran from each post firing the LLBs. He lost most of his people because the ratios were totally in favor of the attackers. We were not prepared. He kept sending messages, I will hold them, but get me reinforcement. Now reinforcement has only come by air, but there is no road. There is no other way. So Indian Air Force flew throughout night with small airplanes which were there in 1947, carrying the army troops into the Srinagar Valley. And with consistent fight of 3 days, the troops could muster and they were able to thwart the attack and save the Srinagar town. On the 3rd of November 1947, Major Somnath Sharma got killed because there was hardly anybody left and there was no ammunition. But in the bargain, he held the position that the city would not be captured, and in the meanwhile, the troops came and thereafter they had to quit. He was the first Paramveer Chakra recipient for India in 1947. Next. अब आप सोच रहे होंगे कि मैं आपको सब यहाँ लोगों की कहानी सुना रहा हूँ. I'll tell you another story. This is about Field March to Korea. How many of you heard about it? About 50%. Field March to Korea was the first commander-in-chief of Indian Army. He assumed command as commander-in-chief on 15th of January 1971. And that is why the Army is celebrated on 15th of January. I am sure most of you are aware. Army is on 15th January. That day is because Field Marshal Karyappa was as commander-in-chief of Indian Army. Before that, many years before that, and it was undivided India, he was commanding a battalion. And that time, Ayub Khan had served under Field Marshal Karyappa. He was the commanding officer. Ayub Khan had served under that. 47 partition took place. He went to Pakistan. And Field Marshal Karyappa retired in 1953. After retirement, he moved to Kapoor in Karnataka. He was leading a retired life. Fast forward 12 years, 1965 war. Indian Air Force package went across the border of bombing, and one under aircraft gets hit with one rocket. Is firing the aircraft, the pilot ejects. The pilot is captured on Pakistani side, and the name of the pilot is Adhyay, Adhyay, son of Field Marshal. So, as he was captured, there is a particular protocol when you are captured as a prisoner of war. This is supposed to be your rank number, which you would all have seen when Barak who got captured. Who? Vinanda. So, you are just supposed to give a rank name, that's all. But as they saw a familiar surname from the overall patched surname, so they started inquiring him, and after some time he said, yes, I am son of Field Marshal. The matter reached Ayub Khan. Ayub Khan now is the president of Pakistan. Ayub Khan booked a trunk call to Field Marshal Karyappa. Field Marshal Karyappa gets a call 1965 on 14th of December. On the other side is the President of Pakistan. He says, sir, was yet served under him. He said, sir, your son is with me. He is being taken care of properly. Please tell me how, where, and when can I release him? he will be left without any problem immediately. Please tell me where you want this stamp to be released. Look at the value system. Look at the ability to take decisions under stress, emotional stress, pressure. This is what field master said. For you, said Ayub, he no more is my son. He is a soldier of this country. He is a prisoner of war with you. Either you leave everybody or you don't leave anybody. I don't want my son to be released. Please act in respect to Geneva Convention and do what you deem fit. And he kept his phone down. Now, what does the story tell? A field marshal is being spoken to by the president of that country, asking him to leave his son. Later, Colonel Kapoor rose to become an air master. He retired from the Air Force. So later, after 65 war, there was exchange of prisoners of war. And like everybody else, he also got back. Did exceedingly well in the Air Force. Next. Now you will be wondering, Now I brought some other stories which will fascinate you. Okay. How many of you heard or seen or known Deepa Malik? 5%. Good. Deepa Malik, she had spinal tumor. At the age of 29, she underwent 3 spinal surgeries. She is paralyzed waist downwards. She is in a wheelchair. At the age of 36, in a wheelchair, she decides to do something in her life. She picks up sports. She is the first Paralympic gold medalist for India, and she has won 23 international medals for India on a wheelchair. She started at the age of 36. That is Deepa Malik. Second photo, Kamya Karthikeyan. How many of you know about her? Very good. This is how one child. I'm very happy. Now, this is how एक lesson है बेटा आपको मिली. जो भी अच्छी चीजें इस देश में हो रही हैं, कहीं प्रकाशित नहीं होती. कोई भी टीवी चैनल, कोई भी अखबार, कोई भी ओटीटी चैनल, कोई भी सोशल मीडिया डिवाइस कभी भी आपसे अच्छी चीजें नहीं शेयर करेंगे. इट इज ऑल नेगेटिविटी. उधर मर्डर हो गया, इधर आग लग गई, उधर ये हो गया, इधर स्टैंडर्ड हो गया, इधर ये हो गया, गोली चल गई, ट्रेन उतर गई. नेगेटिविटी. मर्डर हो गया, फांसी ला दी. व्हाई इज नेगेटिविटी सो इम्पोर्टेंट? It is in human nature that we get attracted to negativity. उसके लिए वो आयुर्वेद का है, मैं मुझे बात नाम से बताऊंगा कि ऐसा क्यों होता है. जब बात बढ़ जाता है तो नेगेटिविटी ज़्यादा अट्रैक्ट करती है. So ह्यूमन बीइंग्स का नेचर ये है कि आपको नेगेटिविटी. आप देखेंगे कि जितनी मूवीज आती हैं, जितने शोज आते हैं, जितनी ओटीटी में मूवी आती हैं, उसमें नेगेटिविटी को ग्लोरीफाई किया जाता है. हीरो हीरोइन सिगरेट पी रहे हैं, धमाके से शराब पी रहे हैं, ड्रग्स कर रहे हैं, अश्लील चीजें कर रहे हैं. To an average human being, these things attract. But actually, this is somehow affecting your thing. Now, Kamya Karthikeyan is a daughter of a naval officer. She is brilliant in studies and brilliant in outdoor sports. That is not what I am going to cover. This girl has climbed the 7 highest mountain peaks of this world, of all 7 different continents, including Mount Everest. And the last peak she climbed in South America in Andes was in December 2024, and she is just 17 years old. Kamya Karthikeyan, 17 years old, climbed all 7 highest mountain peaks of this world, including Mount Everest, brilliant in academics and outdoors, and she is just 17 years of age. These news you will never find किसी से अखबार में नहीं आया होगा, किसी ने tweeted about it. Next story. Now I will not ask how many of you are this. I will not ask this question. Another story I will. 30th of December 2022. Rishabh Pant meets with a near fatal accident, road accident. His leg is to be amputated and he was not sure whether he will survive. Look at one example of grit, determination, mindset, passion, consistency, discipline, name anything. This boy recovered, got his physio done, got his strength back, practiced for 16 hours a day, continuously in 2023, went through the trial of Ranji and other things, got selected for the Indian cricket team, and 15 months later, he was part of the World Cup winning team of 2024. What does this story? What does the story tell you? A person whose leg was to be cut, who was on the brink of dying, he lifts the World Cup for this country. Rishabh Pant. Last, Lieutenant Commander Bilna and Lieutenant Commander Rupa. How many of you have heard about it? Good, 5, 6 hands, good. Again I told you, good news are never covered. There are so many good things happening every day across the country, but आपको उसके बारे में पता ही नहीं. These two are serving naval officers. They are, as we speak, going around the globe in a sailboat. Only two girls went around the globe in a sailboat. This distance is 40,000 kilometers to be covered in 8 months, covering 4 continents, 3 oceans, and 3 very challenging capes. Day before night, they crossed Cape Hope. Anybody, where is Cape Hope? Say again? That is Cape of Good Hope. Sorry, Cape Horn. They crossed Cape Horn. Cape Horn is southernmost tip of South America. The toughest sea state. Anybody got an idea what is sea state? जो सी में आप जाते हैं उसमें जो वेव्स का जो पैटर्न होता है, जो तूफान जैसा आता है, उसकी ग्रेडियंट्स होते हैं फ्रॉम 0 to 5. 5 में the waves are as high as 5 to 7 meters and directly proportional to the winds. If the wind speeds are very high and the weather is not good, sea becomes very rough, and that highest is sea state 5. Anybody who has traveled on a ship, anybody who's gone in a boat, the sea state is rough, it is very difficult to say. So, Cape Hope के साउथ में एक पॉइंट है और ब्रेक पॉइंट. ब्रेक पॉइंट is an area between South America and for every seafarer सबसे मुश्किल कार्य है उस एरिया में से निकलना. और परसों रात ये 2 बच्चे अपनी सेल वाली बोट को लेके, जबकि सी स्टेट 5 थी, विंड्स अबाउट 75 किलोमीटर की थी, ये पार करके निकल आई हैं. And as we speak, they are sailing, and in just about 2 to 3 months, they are going to finish their circumnavigation around this globe. And आपकी एज नहीं, 24-25 साल की. I have narrated a few stories to you. So in stories का सार, जैसे गीता सार, इनका सार क्या है? बस 6 पॉइंट्स पढ़ लीजिए. किसी न किसी तौर से इन स्टोरीज में से ये चीजें निकल के आए। सो मेरा आज का आपसे सबक है, ये चीजें आप बांट लो। हर एक को भगवान ने उतना ही समय दिया। Everybody gets 24 hours in a day. Everybody gets the same teachers in any place, be it school, college, anywhere. How that somebody is able to do better and the other person is not able to do it in the same time, in the same facility? सोचे कभी मेरे साथ वाला एक ही क्लास में बैठते हैं, साइड वाले बेंच में बैठते हैं, सेम प्रोफेसर पढ़ा रहा है, सेम टीचर पढ़ा रहा है, एक ही सोशल बैकग्राउंड से आते हैं, but how that one is being better and the other person is not able to do that? इसका एक ही कारण है, इसका एक ही कारण है डिसिप्लिन। The worst thing that you can have, मेरी एडवाइस आप लोगों से, तो मैं दिल्ली से इतनी दूर से चल के आया आपसे बात करने के लिए, एक ही एडवाइस आपको देना चाहूँगा, आप प्लीज इस पे अमल कीजिए। The more you get used to comfort, I repeat again, the more you get used to comfort, the farther your aspirations will go. जितना आपको एयर कंडीशन में बैठना अच्छा लगेगा, जितना आपको टीवी के आगे बैठना अच्छा लगेगा, जितना आपको सोशल मीडिया के आगे बैठना अच्छा लगेगा, जितना आपको चैटिंग और उसमें अच्छा मजा लगेगा, जितना आपको आप कहीं ना कहीं समझ लीजिए जब मैं जो जिंदगी में करना चाहता हूँ, जो चाहती हूँ, मैं उससे दूर जाता हूँ। अगर आपको सुबह जूते डाल के उठ के वॉक करके या रन करने में दिक्कत है, अगर आपको शू डाल के स्पोर्ट्स खेलने में दिक्कत है, now why is sports so important? Just go back to the previous slide. इन सब में क्या कॉमन है? They are all sports and adventure में। अब स्पोर्ट्स और एडवेंचर में क्या ऐसी चीज है जो आदमी को अलग करता है? पहली जो स्टोरी मैंने आपको सुनाई है वो सब यूनिफॉर्म में थी, तो दूसरी मैंने स्टोरी सुनाई है आपको सेट ऑफ स्टोरी, दे आर ऑल स्पोर्ट्स एंड एडवेंचर। इन दो चीजों में ऐसी क्या खासियत है कि ये दो अलग अलग होते हैं, ये प्लीज समझिए। Sports is one thing which you must, I was telling boss with our interaction, somewhere we have stopped playing sports. Now why sports are very important? Team sports. जिंदगी में आप कोई भी काम अकेले नहीं कर सकते। ये जितने लोग हैं इन्होंने जो भी अचीव किया है वो अकेले अचीव नहीं किया है, इनके पीछे टीम है, इनके पीछे फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट हैं, इनके पीछे डॉक्टर्स हैं, इनके पीछे ट्रेनर्स हैं, इनके पीछे डाइटिशियंस हैं, इनके पीछे लोग हैं जो इनकी हेल्प कर रहे हैं। इट इज अ टीम, दे आर द फेस। To have a team kind of a spirit, you got to be a participant in the team. But that is not what is more important. The most important thing in my personal opinion about sports is sports teaches you how to lose gracefully. आपको gracefully हारना सिखाता है sports. अगर कल इंडिया मैच हार गया, ऐसा थोड़ा है कि वो सब ये सारे जो हैं रोहित शर्मा बोले हम क्रिकेट खेलना शुरू, अगले दिन फिर आएंगे अगले मैच। ऐसा क्या है आप लोगों की जिंदगी में कि आप पबजी में हार गए, कुछ अच्छे से गुजरे, 10 में कम नंबर आए तो रेलवे लाइन में नीचे लेट गए, माँ बाप ने डांट दिया, घर से भाग गए, ऐसा क्या हो गया? The ability to take stress and pressure is reduced by the day. Because people have stopped playing games. आपको कोई जोर से डांट दे आप बुरा लग जाता है, आप इतने सेंसिटिव हो गए हो बिकॉज आप हार नहीं चाहते, आप सिर्फ my advice to all of us, please step out of your comfort zone and go and play. Such wonderful ground there is out there, and he was telling me that you had many Olympics and etc. in this university and college last year. I have not seen very many education institutions sports being in NDA and every academy and every institution. हमारी बहुत से परेड होती है, हर बच्चा इंडिया, हर बच्चा हर रोज 10 किलोमीटर दौड़ता, हर बच्चा हर दिन 10 किलोमीटर दौड़ता। हर बच्चे के पास एक साइकिल है, अकेडमी 3.5 1 किलोमीटर पहले एक जगह से दूसरी जगह वो साइकिल में जाता। एक जगह से दूसरी जगह हर कैडेट बाइसिकल पे जाता है। उस कैडेट को राइडिंग सिखाई जाती है, उस कैडेट को बॉक्सिंग सिखाई जाती है, उस कैडेट को स्विमिंग सिखाई जाती है, उस कैडेट को 10 मीटर से जंप करना सिखाया जाता है, उस कैडेट को दौड़ सिखाया जाता है, उस कैडेट को सारी आउटडोर गेम सिखाई जाती है। अब वो पूछेगा बच्चा कि मेरे को राइडिंग से क्या फायदा, मुझे बॉक्सिंग से क्या फायदा, मैं जिंदगी में कभी 10 मीटर से चलाना होगा इसके बाद इसका क्या फायदा, मुझे क्यों फॉरेन लैंग्वेज सिखाई जा रही है। These questions are never asked. I believe answers for this question. Somewhere subconsciously, अगर आप एक बड़े पे बैठे हैं, आज सुबह आइडिया क्या आएंगे, तो अगर आप उस बड़े पे बैठे हैं, उस बड़े का वजन आपसे 10 गुना ज्यादा है। Each horse typically weighs around 700 to 750 kg. उस घोड़े की ताकत आपसे कम से कम 100 गुना ज्यादा है। Somewhere subconsciously when you ride a horse, it gives you that mental strength. Okay, here is an animal whom I can control. If you jump from the 10-meter board, I have done para jump. अब जब जहाज से हम जंप मारने जाते हैं, फ्लाइंग इज डिफरेंट, पैरा जंप इज डिफरेंट। जब जहाज से हम कूदने जाते हैं नीचे के लिए, डर लगता है। वो आदमी झूठ बोल रहा है कि 2 घंटे डर नहीं लगता, डर सबको लगता है। उस 2-2,500 फीट हाइट से जहाज के रैंप से when you want to jump out, what tells you to jump? That is overcoming fear. All of us have fears. All of you are having fears. Everybody has fears. It is your ability to come out of this fear will make you successful. It is the company जिस संगत में आप हैं, वो बहुत बहुत जरूरी है। आदमी उसी तरह से बिहेव करता है, आदमी उसी तरह से आगे बढ़ता है जिंदगी में, तो उसकी संगत है। मैं हर जगह जहाँ भी जाता हूँ मैं ये बोलता हूँ, आप अपनी लाइफ के CEO हैं। You are CEO of your own life. You are the CEO. It is for you to decide the board of directors. You pick up the people with whom you want to associate. You pick up the people with whom you want to interact. You have to decide. If you pick up wrong people, obviously you are not in the correct direction. मुझे अगर उस तरफ जाना हो, मैं इस तरफ चलने लग गया, I will never reach there. The direction is more important than the speed. You never ever get तो प्लेक्स के वुमेन से आगे निकल गया, उसकी प्लेस वहाँ हो गई, उसको इतना का पैकेज मिल गया, मेरे को इतना दाना पैकेज मिल गया, उसकी वहाँ हो गई, उसकी सिफारिश यहाँ है। All these thoughts go across everybody's mind. I'm sure at the age and stage that happens. Life is a marathon. These activities are like 50 meter, 100 meter race. वो आगे निकल गया तो कहाँ जाएगा? That is not the end of the world. You have to run 40 kilometers. You should have stamina. You should have willpower. You should have grit. You should have determination. In 2000, मैं अपना उदाहरण देता हूँ। 2005 I did civil license. I was wing commander. तो commercial airplane उड़ाने के लिए बहुत कठिन परीक्षा होती है, DGCA कंडक्ट करता है। So I sat in all the exams as a normal person. I took all exams, I cleared all the exams, I cleared all the flying tests, and I got an airline license to fly any airline ever. And Kingfisher gives me a call. They get to know about me. उन दिनों Kingfisher नहीं होने। They were offering me a package which was 10 times my salary. They were offering me any terms and conditions which I could ask. They were giving me a place wherever I wanted to stay. I was the wing commander. I didn't know where in life I would go. I refused. Some of my colleagues left. They joined the airlines. Initially, they all made fun of me. इसमें टिका हुआ है, तेरी वैल्यू बाहर इतनी है, तू ये क्या कर रहा है, तू ये क्या कर रहा है, ये क्या कर रहा है। I commanded the largest airbase of the country. मेरे नीचे 5,000-5,500 लोग, उनकी लाइफ में I could make a difference. As I grew, And I became an headmaster. I was heading the HR of Indian. When I reached 1.2 lakh, 1.2 lakh, I could make a difference in their lives. Had I gone, I wouldn't have been in any way able to do anything which you are can see this. What I am trying to give you this example is if the work you are doing is for the larger good, you will never do wrong. If the work you are doing is for the larger good of society, country, people, family, everybody, you are never wrong. Never get tempted by practices. Indian culture, हमारा भारत की संस्कृति है. इसी जमाने में जब हम छोटे थे तो मूवीज जब लगती थी तो वो मूवीज की जो सक्सेस रेट था वो था गोल्डन जुबली हो गई इस मूवी की. ये आपके आगे बताएंगे आपको ये मूवी 25 साल चली, मूवी 20 साल चली, शोले पिक्चर 50 साल चली बहुत मनाया जाता है. Somewhere in the last 20 years, this jubilee concept has vanished. Now, मैंने 300 करोड़ कमाए, 500 करोड़ कमाए, 1000 करोड़ कमाए, कि फिल्म स्टार की अपनी सेल्स है, उसका ये है. I don't know. The value system, ethics, morals, सब धीरे-धीरे करके खत्म हो. उसका बहुत बड़ा श्रेय आपके सोशल मीडिया को. क्योंकि मैंने जैसे आपसे बोला था कि आपकी सोच की प्रवृत्ति वो है वो इन्फ्लुएंस नेक्स्ट इसमें जो कारण है इज यू मस्ट मेरे पास जो भी मैं बात कर रहा हूँ मेरी निजी सोच मैं कभी भी नहीं कहूँगा कि माय पॉइंट ऑफ इन माय पॉइंट ऑफ द नेक्स्ट 100 इज दिस Amazon, LinkedIn, ये जो भी अभी ऐप स्टार्ट में स्विगी वगैरह जोमेटो क्यों? See, somewhere in human mind and brain wiring, you get used to instant gratification. आपने कोई चीज मंगाई 10 मिनट में आपके पास आ. आपने किसी भी चीज की रिक्वायरमेंट है, our subconscious mind start expecting results in that manner for everything in life. आपको लेडीज बैठने आगे समझो अगर आपको एक दिन सब्जी घर में बनानी होगी आपको 3 से 4 घंटे स्क्रैच बट आप अगर 10 मिनट पहले सब्जी ला के घर में दे रहा नहीं होगा पहली बात तो वो 10 मिनट में बनी नहीं सकती पहले की नहीं होगी. हेल्थ के लिए आपको लगता है कि लाइफ में हर चीज इस स्पीड में हो रही है होनी चाहिए. मैं चल के कैसे सकता हूँ आप यहाँ बैठे हैं मैं इनाम की तौर पर एक बच्चा पूरी पिक्चर 3 घंटे बैठ के टीवी पे बिना रिमोट चैनल चेंज करके मेरे पास एक बच्चा तो आप बैठे हैं एक मूवी जो टीवी पे चल रही है रिमोट बिना चेंज किए शुरू से हम देख खा करता यू कैन नॉट रेजिस्ट रेस्ट माइंड एब्सोल्युटली फिजिकली माइंड रेस्टलेस because of these factors. Instance, आपको लैपटॉप पे भी बात करनी है, ब्लूटूथ लगा रखा है, स्लॉट से बात करनी है, मोबाइल स्लॉट से बात कर रहे हो, कुछ टाइप कर रहे हो, किसके लिए? What are you achieving? You're taxing your mind with unnecessary clutter. आपके हजार सोर्स हो सकते हैं सोशल मीडिया. Have thousands of followers, thousands of friends, hundreds of likes on whatever you post. Does it really have anything? आप में 1.5 बजे किसी की जरूरत है आप किसी को फोन करोगे आप 1000 से नहीं आए. There's only a family or very dear friends. हमने कहीं ना कहीं we have degraded our values. The Indian value system has been degraded. I think that's the way. That you people are much more aware, you are much more informed than our generation. There is no doubt. You guys are brilliant. तुम ना बोलने से पहले बच्चे टाइप बात करते करते. इनसे तो we have to look at से भी गलत है. But you guys are brilliant. But what has happened is bargain is somewhere wisdom should be obvious. You people have stopped, absolutely stopped interacting with elders. कोई और साधन नहीं. My next advice was, there is no other means get done except deal with your teachers, professors, parents, elders or professionals. ये वो लोग हैं जो उस तजुर्बे से गुजरे हुए हैं. वो आपको ऐसे बताएंगे तो किसी भी YouTube चैनल, इंटरनेट चैनल, किसी दोस्त से या कहीं से आपको नहीं पता चलेगा. अब I'll give you another example. What I want to say. I want to tell you what is the difference between information, knowledge and wisdom. What is information? Okay. Give an example. The sunlight takes 8 minutes 30 seconds to reach us. This is information. What is knowledge? There is one sun, 9 planets, they move around on an elliptical path, solar system, day, night, seasons, all that. Knowledge. Correct? Now what is wisdom? Wisdom is अगर इस धरती पे सूरज ही नहीं है, all of us cannot breathe. इस धरती पे अगर सूरज नहीं है, no living creature will survive by itself. All the color which you see is because of sun. Everything which you are doing, the maximum problems today people are having medically is because of lack of sunlight. आप सब लोग उसमें बाहर निकलते हैं. Next source. सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम हो रही है आज को इस lack of vitamin D, which is compounding itself into other factors. जब आप तुलसी में पानी देते हैं, that is the richest source of oxygen. आपके parents, mother, landlords अचार के नाम पे रखते हैं, कभी खराब नहीं होता. फैक्ट्री में देखते हैं सारे खाने धूप में लेटे होते हैं. मैं आपको एंडलेस एग्जांपल दे सकता हूं. ये जो इतनी सारी चीजें हैं, ये बिजनेस में अब एक गांव का आदमी, एक छोटे शहर का आदमी किसी स्कूल कॉलेज में गया होगा, वो वाइज होगा. आप हार्वर्ड से भी पढ़ के आते हैं, you may not be wise. You may have all the information, you have all the knowledge. You are not wise. The thing which your generation has to do is become wise. There is only one source to become wise. Is interact with your elders. Anybody who's elder to you, just sit with them and ask every question. This is the which when they share their experiences, they share their knowledge with you, is added certain life lessons. आप छोटे थे तो हम अपनी दादी से कहानी सुनते थे. मैं रोज दादी से कहानी सुन के सोता. मेरी दादी कहानी सुनाती थी, 5 नंबर की कहानी, ये कहानी, लकड़हारा ने कुल्हाड़ी पानी में गिर गई, फिर वो आया, पहले सोने की दी, फिर चांदी की दी, फिर ये दी, फिर लोहे की लाया. Must have heard these kinds of stories. But उसके बाद जो दादी आती थी, that is wisdom. She is going with seeds of wisdom in your mind, which remain and germinates when the stage comes for you act and behave in that. My sincere advice for young boys and girls is that you must spend as much time with elders, your family, your parents, your professors, teachers, whomsoever you deal with. But sit and ask. Because in short period of time, 1 to 3 years, there will be nobody to guide you. You pick up a job, you go to far away place. There is nobody who is there guiding you. मैं हमेशा ये कहता हूँ, सब चीज आदमी कहीं से भी सीख सकता है. जो संस्कार है, सिर्फ घर से आते हैं. संस्कार is directly proportional to time spent with the elders. So, next piece of advice I will give you is, please spend time with other people. Please interact with them. Please listen to them. And keep your company. And last, I will just tell you what is leadership. Lot of people do leadership. Corporate, IIM, डिग्री लेके आ गए, एसपी से डिग्री लेके आ गए, आईएम एक्शन लाइन से डिग्री लेके आ गए. बट आप नीचे 10 आदमी हैं, वो आपसे लड़ रहे हैं, आप उनसे लड़ रहे हो, उस डिग्री का क्या फायदा? उस डिग्री का क्या फायदा जब आप दूसरी डिग्री का नहीं कर पा रहे। नाउ व्हाट इज लीडरशिप? Okay. A lot of people get confused between what is the manager, what is the leader. क्या difference है manager में leader में क्या अंतर है? तो कैलकुलेट सिंपली एक मैनेजर वो व्यक्ति है जिसको एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कुछ रिसोर्सेज देती है, गिव्स पर्सन मैन पावर, मनी, टाइम एंड फैसिलिटी इन आस्क दैट पर्सन टू गेट रिजल्ट्स इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। He manages his team in a manner कि उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन प्रति उसका काम हो जाए। That is the manager. What is the leader? Leader of course is the manager. Leader एक ऐसा व्यक्ति होता है जो फ्रंट से काम करता है, जो सबको साथ लेके चलता है, जो हर इंसान को उतनी ही अहमियत देता है जो वो चाहता है कि मुझे वो अपनी टीम से ऐसे काम करवा पाता है जो वो कभी सोच भी नहीं सकते थे वो कर सकते हैं। अभी जब मैं यहाँ था खड़का अस्पताल में 2022 में जनरल रावत का निधन हुआ सीरियस, मैं टीवी में देख रहा था उनका पार्थिव शरीर फ्यूनरल के लिए जा रहा था। उस ट्रक के पीछे हजारों की तादाद में लोग चल रहे सीरियस के फ्यूनरल प्रोसेस में। उनमें से किसी ने भी सीरियस के साथ काम नहीं किया, उनमें से किसी की जिंदगी में सीरियस का कोई रोल नहीं, ना कभी उससे मिले, ना सीरियस को जानता है, ना वो। ऐसा क्या है कि हजार आदमी उस शव यात्रा में भाग ले रहे हैं जिसको जानते ही नहीं। पिछले साल रतन टाटा का निधन, उनके हजारों आदमी चले जा रहे। क्या है ना रतन टाटा से मिले, ना ही रतन टाटा मिले, ना टाटा ने उनको भी हेल्प की जो चल रहे हैं। This boys and girls is leadership. When you genuinely feel from within, you feel so inspired by the personality of the person that you want to be connected with that person, and this is leadership. And this has to be felt. Nobody can teach you about leadership. It has to be felt. And when in the military, you feel leader. ये जितनी मैंने आपको कहानी सुनाई हैं, ये जो लोगों ने जानते हुए भी कि मैं वापस नहीं आऊँगा, जानते हुए कि मैं पहाड़ी चढ़ूंगा, मैं उसको भी आएगा, बट वो उसके साथ चलता रहता है। ये जो भाव है, इससे लीडरशिप। So try and be leader. Be humble for leadership. Humility. You can never be bossy attitude and be a leader. You have to be compassionate, sincere, and everything which I told you. Swiggy की तरह नहीं होगा, ब्लिंकिट की तरह नहीं होगा लाइफ। Have patience. टाइम लगता है। हर चीज में टाइम लगता है। कोई चीज 5 साल लगेगी, कोई चीज 10 साल लगेगी। अगर आप उसको ब्लिंकिट की तरह करेंगे, अगले महीने मेरा जॉब लग जाए, उससे अगले महीने मुझे पे हाइक मिल जाए, उससे अगले महीने मेरी प्रमोशन हो जाए, उससे अगले महीने मैं विदेश चला जाऊँ। लाइफ में सब खत्म। With this I finish and I thank for getting me over and I am looking forward to these are my, I just, because while you are serving, you are not there in social media. I just opened all my accounts, social media. I just opened my social media accounts. These are my accounts. If you wish to interact, please take out about an hour each day. I just want to pay and very young boys and girls like this. If you feel most welcome, correct.
Thank you, sir. From stories of Padma Chakra awardees to important factors of leadership, we have had an enriching session filled with valuable insights from our esteemed guests. Now, it's time for a light yet engaging session, a rapid fire round. And for that, I welcome the Vice President of Team Mesa, Sriram Embark, to take us through this session.
बताया ना कि भाई लाइफ इज फुल ऑफ सरप्राइज, ये तो मुझे बताया नहीं।
Just to brighten up the mood, sir.
But
Okay.
some people may not be able to.
Okay. Just a few questions, sir. Quick rapid fire round. मैं questions English में पूछूंगा.
मराठी के अलावा दूसरी बात।
But I request कि आप try करो कि हिंदी में answer दो, क्योंकि our audience would connect that time. So first question. A call sign or nickname you had in the Air Force?
Caps, APS, and that is in my hand.
So, sir, there was any story for you that?
Every in Air Force you fly, you have a split second kind of a response in the air. You can't say Gurcharan Singh to kahan hai. That time. So, जहाज में in a formation, so when you are 10-15 aeroplanes in the air, you have to know each other's position. So we all have nicknames. Where short and crisp. They all say खुशी में आई. So गुरचरण सिंह तो उमर का नाम होगा, but वो will be called by a name.
Okay. The next question. If you could have dinner with any of historic figure, who would it be? That's
Go on YouTube. Just watch Sam Manisha. अब मैं आपको उदाहरण देता हूँ नेगेटिविटी का। दो मूवीज एक ही दिन रिलीज हुई। दो मूवीज एक ही दिन रिलीज हुई। एक का नाम था सैम बहादुर, दूसरी पिक्चर का नाम था एनिमी। एक ही दिन आप गूगल करके देखिए, उसमें करोड़ों करोड़ रुपए का बिजनेस किया, ये मूवी चली गई। बिकॉज हमारे दिमाग में इतनी नेगेटिविटी एम्बेड करती है कि हमारे को वो अट्रैक्ट करती है। मैं यही आपको कुछ देर पहले मूवी सैम बहादुर, अगर आप किसने नहीं देखी हो, इट विल टेल यू हाउ ही प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर 1971 वॉर when complete pressure from Indira Gandhi was to attack Pakistan. He said इस टाइम पे फ्लड आ रहे पाकिस्तान में, middle of Amar hai, I need ammunition, I need my troops, I need my training. I fight the war, but at my conditions, in my terms. And no country had 93,000 prisoners of war taken ever. And I will give you another story which most of you may not be aware. पाकिस्तान के 93,000 troops captured हुए war के बाद, Sam Manisha, the army chief, he went around to see the prisoners of war. उनकी रहने की कंडीशंस, उनके बाथरूम, उनकी मच्छरदानियां, उनके खाना बनाने का सामान। तो एक पाकिस्तानी सूबेदार के पास चल के आए और उन्होंने उनको बोला, साहब अब हमें पता चला है कि भारतीय फौज क्यों जीतती है, हमारा एक ही साहब आदमी हमारे पास कभी नहीं आया। दिस इज द डिफरेंस एंड सर्विंग जनरल ऑफ द विक्टोरियस आर्मी is visiting the prisoner of war of the enemy to see whether they are comfortable.
If you could fly any aircraft in history, which one would it be? Okay, one technical question, sir. Like, if you had to choose between any of fifth-gen aircraft, between two, so one Lockheed Martin F-35 and Squares 57.
जो लोगों को पता नहीं, it is not the price of the equipment. There is something called as the inbuilt price to sustain that equipment. हर machine, especially अब aircraft, I keep asking what is asking. बेटा you all know बाहर में इंजन क्यों नहीं बना पड़ा होगा, सुना होगा। Aircraft engine is very complex. It is akin to manufacturing and getting nuclear technology. Aircraft engine एक ऐसी चीज है जिसके ऊपर उस हवाई जहाज की हर चीज माउंटेड है। आप जो जहाज के अंदर ऑक्सीजन ले रहे हैं, जो आप जहाज की लाइटिंग है, जो आपकी जहाज के अंदर प्रेशराइजेशन है, जो कुछ भी है जहाज के अंदर, वो सारे फीड्स आर टेकन फ्रॉम द इंजन। उतनी टैपिंग्स ली जाती है। स्पेशली फाइटर एयरक्राफ्ट जो हॉट इंजन होता है उसका तापमान होता है 1000 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड। 1000 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड पे जो इंजन आप सब इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट हैं has 15 to 18,000 rpm. So tell me any metal which sustains 1000 degree centigrade at 16,000 rotations per minute and yet retains quality. तो इसके लिए various types of alloys यूज किए जाते हैं। इसके अंदर हजार moving parts हैं। More than 4 countries world over manufacture advanced engines. And India is trying to manufacture. I will be very happy if part of you today seated here get inspired, takes on the research to manufacture and design aircraft engines.
Last question, sir. If not air marshal, what would you have been?
Sportsman.
And which would-
I have done river rafting. Each day when I was in India, I used to do riding. Yesterday I did riding, today also morning I did riding. I am fond of sailing. I swim, I play golf, I squash, I play tennis, and I love being outdoors.
That's a long answer. So we ended with our rapid fire. So the mic will be passed to the audience. I request all of you to ask as many questions as possible. Make it as interactive. Because we don't get the opportunity, this is quick. So, team, please submit my mind.
हाँ बेटा।
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Parth. I'm currently in final year mechanical branch. And my question is that as a to be a direct pilot, so as a person and more importantly as an engineer, what are the requirements for the same so that we can deliver, we can prepare ourselves and deliver even better.
मैं अभी आपको बोला था मेरी वाइफ और 2 बच्चे हैं। मेरे अलावा आपके 3 इंजीनियर हैं और मेरे 2 बच्चे हैं, बेटा एक बेटी, दोनों फौज में। मेरा बेटा इंजीनियरिंग सबमरीन में है, मेरी डॉटर एयरफोर्स में। अब मैं आपको कुछ बताता हूँ। Never get disheartened. Never ever the step to success is rejection. Until you get rejected, you will not work with that passion. So many children whom I interact, India में नहीं succeed हो पाते हैं, they give up, फौज में नहीं जाना। See the ratio, 4.5 लाख बच्चे हर 6 महीने एनडीए का करते हैं। उसमें सिर्फ 350 दिया। अब ये है तो बाकी 4 लाख हैं या नॉट गुड। अब अगर आप धारा में मेरा एनडीए की बात तो मुझे आई एम नॉट फिट इनफ टू डू ऐसा नहीं है। नाउ देयर आर लॉट ऑफ रीजंस आफ्टर ग्रेजुएशन एंड वी हैव वेरियस एंट्रीज तो स्पेशली टेक्निकल एंट्री। अभी क्या हो गया इंडिया हो गया दैट टीचिंग बीटेक बिकॉज़ देयर प्लान्स से व्हाट फाइट नाउ लोग आपके स्कॉलर हो रहे हैं तो टेक्नोलॉजी इज embedded how to operate radars, how to operate weapons, how to operate nets and warfare, how to satellite flying, ये सारी चीजें अटैक करते हैं। तो you have entry through CDS, you have an entry through NCC, you have an entry through FCAT, and one more entry. There are 4 entries after graduation to join the Army Force. University. I'm not change होती रहती है। I'm not sure, but you go on the site. एक site है called दिशा। एयरपोर्ट में सेल है हमारा नीचे दिशा है। और वहाँ पे मैं जब था वहाँ एयरपोर्ट में बहुत बच्चे आते हैं। उनको देखने टाइम somebody in Delhi just walk across to airport. नेटवर्क से बाहर ही ऐसा मिशन वहाँ पे सारे लोग आपको वहाँ दिशा में will get all the information if you are interested from the website. You go and ask your question this person. Yes, अभी आपको पता है. But is not difficult to decide. My name is. It's not difficult. But एक चीज हमेशा ध्यान रखना है बहुत glamorous लगता है. एयरफोर्स में जाएंगे, ट्राएंगे, टेस्ट करेंगे. तो आधे लोग तो शेख मार्क की मूवी देख के इंस्पायर हो जाते हैं. ठीक है. बट हकीकत में इससे बहुत अलग है. बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ती है. रीड 18 सब्जेक्ट्स. मैं आपका प्रोफेसर को थोड़ी देर पहले बता रहा था. इतनी मोटी मोटी किताबें हैं जो आपको याद करनी पड़ती है. अब इसका कारण क्या है? ये है कि आपको जहाज में you're alone in that airplane. Everything is in that airplane, in and around. You should be aware. So you should have an idea of airplane, have an idea of aerodynamics, have an idea of engine, have an idea of hydraulics, have an idea of pneumatics, have an idea of every moving part in that airplane. There are hundreds of gauges and switches. You should be aware of everything. एक इतनी मोटी किताब आ गया emergencies. So you should know every emergency. तो जहाज में आग लग गई, इंजन फेल हो गया, जनरेटर फेल हो गया, ये फेल हो गया, कुछ भी हो जाता है. ये हो जाता है. Things happen. Because the last one of moving parts. It's a machine. उसमें क्या एक्शन लेना है, इजेक्ट कैसे करना है, किस सिचुएशन में कैसे. एक पैकेज में जा रहे हो, यू आर द लीडर. आप अकेले नहीं हो, 20 जहाज है, उसकी जिम्मेवारी भी आपके पास है. आपको उस रूट से उस टारगेट में उस समय में वो वेपन डिलीवर करके सेफली वापस आना है. ये है. इसी दौरान आपको मिसाइल से भी अपने आप को अवॉइड करना है, आपको एयर टू एयर रिफ्यूलिंग से भी करना है, आपको बैक से भी रहना है, आपको ग्राउंड रडार से भी रहना है. आपको सडनली हवा में बोल दिया जाएगा कि ये रूट जो आपने प्लान किया है कि ठीक नहीं है, अब आप चेंज कीजिए. तो ये सारी चीजें रियल टाइम में चल रही हैं. उसके लिए यू नीड द हाईएस्ट स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ फिजिकल फिटनेस. become a pilot in the Air Force, your medical standards are extremely high. बहुत बच्चे मेडिकली रिजेक्टेड. ये सारी चीजें, इसमें जो मेहनत है लोगों को नहीं मालूम कि एक्चुअली में इतनी मेहनत की आवश्यकता है. That's nothing to stop. Any other question? Yeah.
Hello, sir. So my name is Bhadraj and I am second year mechanical.
ऐसे पूछना बेटा.
Sir, I want to ask how far are we left behind in this race of manufacturing, defense and aerospace technology?
70 years.
Also, other countries are which are advanced and developed. They are continuously manufacturing and developing new technologies. How can we cope up with those? With having those gas at 70 years.
मैं आपको उदाहरण दे रहा हूँ. So easy see when I was taken around those places. Kind of encouragement the ecosystem is providing to all of you to innovate and design. मैंने आपको शुरू में उदाहरण दिया था कि हमारे को निर्भर रखाएं सारी दुनिया के 4-5 ही देश हैं बेटा जो वेपन्स में सुना. Just keep that in mind. US, UK, France, Germany, to little extent and now China. और दुनिया में कोई देश और फाइल स्वीडन एक जहाज बनाता है, अब ये क्या कहते हैं कि आप चीज आप हमसे नहीं लीजिए. They will never give you the state of the art. Never. जो चाइना ने खरीदार बनाया है वो जो ऑफर कर रहा है दुनिया में वो 2 है. जो अमेरिका में F-35 अभी एरो इंडिया खत्म हुआ है 4 दिन पहले, उसमें जहाज लिए गए हैं वो लोअर है. जो अच्छा F-22 है वो नहीं देंगे आप. तो ये जो व्यक्ति हैं जो आपको कॉम्पिटिशन बेच रहे हैं वो आपको चाहते हैं कि आप जैसे आप डाटा रियल टाइम आपको डाटा चाहता है, आप चैट जीपीटी चाहता है, गूगल आपसे चाहता है. पहले मैंने देखा उसने दिखाया कि ऐप आया है, आपको अपलोड करो The AI will analyze the photo and tell you everything about you. मेरे पास है, you have to just upload your picture, वो आपकी एज बताएगी, वो आपकी लाइक्स बताएगा, वो आपकी सिर्फ फोटो देंगे। तो आपको क्या लगता है कि आपको जो दुनिया में किसी ध्यान रखना कुछ भी फ्री नहीं, अगर आपको फ्री इंटरनेट मिल रहा है दैट्स जस्ट कॉम्प्रोमाइजिंग ऑन डाटा। Everything which you serve, everything which you do on the net is information for somebody. That is why it is free. So the China में क्या बेटा आदमी के they are ready, they have sorted now where they have found out that जैसे हर आदमी का अलग fingerprint है, no two fingerprints are same. ऐसे no two human beings walk, no two human beings walk at the same time. हर आदमी चलने की चाल अलग है। उसको स्टडी करके चाइनीज ने बनाया है। तो अगर आदमी सामने से आ रहा है उसके डेफिनेशन हो जाएगी। अगर इंसान की बैक है उस चाल से उस सारा डाटा जो डाल रहे हैं इसका नाम ये है, ये यहाँ रहता है, ये यहाँ पहुँचता है, ये यहाँ है, इसलिए आधार रिक्वायरमेंट जो है इसका ये पर्सन है। जस्ट बाय योर वॉक। आज एयरपोर्ट्स वगैरह में हाई एंड कंट्रीज में आप अपनी शिक्षा रखिए, जब इमिग्रेशन में जाते हैं आपको जन्म संस्कार सामने आ जाएगा। Things are moving in a fantastic way and मेरी एक इसमें एडवाइस है कि do not become totally dependent on technology। तो टेक्नोलॉजी आपको एक ऐसे स्टेज पे जाएगा कि इंसान सोचना छोड़ देगा, आपका सारा काम ऊपर करने लग जाएगा। तो आपके प्रश्न आते हैं फिफ्थ जनरेशन के लिए जो आजादी है रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट में काम चल रहा है। प्राइवेट इंडस्ट्रीज हैव टेकन लीड। तीनों सर्विसेज ने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बनाई है, एयरफोर्स की इंडेक्स सर्विसेज का नेटवर्क पे सारी चीजें अवेलेबल हैं। स्टार्टअप्स के बहुत सारे प्रोविजंस हैं, गवर्नमेंट लोन दे रही है एंड कोलैबोरेट करने के लिए तैयार है। आपको प्रोजेक्ट देके जाना है। आज से तक कुछ सरल नहीं है, बैंक से पैसे आने वाला वो भी सरल नहीं है। किसी का ध्यान हो जाए उसका पेपर ट्रांसफर करना आदमी के महीने नहीं निकलता। हमारे देश में कुछ सरल नहीं है। तो हमारा माइंडसेट से रिलेटेड कॉलोनियल माइंडसेट से और भावनाओं से पता नहीं है। हम कठिन कर देते हैं सिंपल चीज। तो ऐसे ही है, जब हम छोटे थे तो टेलीफोन किया जाता था। 1990 में हमारे घर में टेलीफोन लगा था, लैंडलाइन। स्कूटर बुक किया जाता था, बजाता 10,000 में मिलता बच्चे तक फॉर्मल कनेक्शन। ठीक है, बिजली कनेक्शन करके हमारे को 5-7-8 साल वेट करना पड़ता था, सिग्नल कनेक्शन होता था। हर चीज वाज रेगुलेटेड बाय द गवर्नमेंट। 5-star hotels were regulated by the government, airports were regulated by the government, even bread manufacturing was regulated by the government। तो कहीं ना कहीं माइंडसेट अभी इस तरह से ज्ञान नहीं है, स्पेशली डिफेंस एंड कंस्ट्रक्शन। ऐसे अगर आज के जो थिंकिंग माइंडसेट पर देयर इज नो कॉम्पिटिशन। आज से 15-20 साल पहले अगर आप एयरपोर्ट जाते थे तो सारे एयरपोर्ट से मैनेज बाय एयरपोर्ट अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया है। लेकिन वो मेनी एयरपोर्ट व्हिच आर प्राइवेटाइज्ड, दानी हो गया, ये हो गया, जो भी GMR, GV के प्राइवेट सेक्टर। See the change in the airports, you know, and you have to privatize. Then in defense manufacturing, the private sector comes in, they will not work along, I don't know how long it will take. Have I answered the question?
Maybe the same what I will connect. Not a question, and you may have freedom to make the answer it or not, because being in that position for almost 7 years, you may have that exposure and connect with one of the leading organization of India, Inspirational Limited, and it's having its existence for the last 50 years. Now, the way you answer this question, I think this question I will take forward that maybe, as you mentioned, that we are 70 years back. But what is the reason? Because we are having institutions like IITs, and their existence in India is from last 70 years. Still, why Aeronautics Limited is not coping with the competition, and why we are not having indigenous technologies in existence? Why we are still relying on the countries?
I'll try to answer your question. See, HL was fantastic in the 60s. Go and read on the net. HL produced marbles. HL produced distils. HL got license from UK, Hawker Siddeley company. And Rolls Royce, he started manufacturing aero engines and aeroplanes in car. It's just consolidated aeroplanes. We are doing fairly well. Somewhere down the line, in end 60s and early 70s, the socialist kind of work culture preceded the research kind of work. Now, the LCA project, which was started in 1984, earlier, in 96 I was posted there. Those Mirage pilots used to go there and they were going to give the instrument layout for LCA, talking of 86, 67. And that time it was told that the aeroplane will come out in 5 days. Very exciting. We will have our own airplane. Now, where the problem came? There is an organization, DRDO, or GDRE, Gas Spine Research Establishment. They were given the task to develop Kaveri engine. And I just told you how important the engine is in manufacturing of a fighter. So GTRE worked for 7 to 8 years and they produced Kaveri engine which could just be at 50 km of thrust. Typically, to fly a fighter, you need about 90-95 km of thrust. This engine could not operate on reheat. So now the government was in a flux of support. So they created another agency called ADA, Aircraft Design at Bangalore, co-located. They were given the task of designing here. So designing was done by ADA, production was done by HCL, but the hand-putting middle part and the development part was not clearly specified or funded or encouraged. This is where the answer is. So what happened? We went to America. The study was done and found that after 10 years of research, India could not make its own engine and not work in reheat engine, which I just explained in my answers. So we said we will import it. Global tenders was supported, engineers went across the world, located an engine which was compatible because you have to change the fuselage, you have to change all the templates. So you cannot put any engine, there's one air engine, one Russian engine, that will also shortlisted. But finally successful GE 4004. In 2001, India signed it. 17 years have gone by. First time we decided to make a fighter aircraft. 2001, when he says कि अब हम import करके GE का इंजन लगाएंगे इसमें. इंजन की डिमांड थी. अब वो तो ऐसे है नहीं कि उनके जहाज में इंजन रेडी करने पड़े. बोले साहब हमारे को तो टाइम चाहिए इंजन बनाने का. मैंने बोला साहब कितना टाइम चाहिए भारत में. उन्होंने बोला साहब हमारे को 4-5 साल. हमने बोला ठीक है हम 2006 में करते करते हमारा जो वर्क कल्चर है आप सबसे जानकार है उस वर्क कल्चर से ये इंजन आने स्टार्ट हुए आज स्टार्ट हुए उसमें हजारों दिक्कतें आने चाहिए हमारे टेस्ट पायलट्स भी वहाँ पे बैंगलोर में हैं स्टार्टेड इवैल्यूएटिंग देवर थाउजेंड्स एंड थाउजेंड्स ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स करते 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 फाइनली भारतीय वायुसेना ने 2013 में ऑर्डर दे दिया कि आप क्योंकि तब तक हमारे मिग 21 फेज आउट हो गए, मिग 23 फेज आउट हो गए, हमारे जो बाकी जहाज हैं मिग 25 में फेज आउट हो गए, एक्जिस्टिंग जहाज पुराने होने शुरू हो गए. The bulk of the airplanes were 80s induction. Mirage 2000, Jaguars were all 80s के थे. तो इधर HCL उस रेट से जहाज प्रोड्यूस नहीं करता. तो अब क्या हो गया 2024 में 40 साल बाद मैं सोचा हम अपने जहाज बनाएंगे. भारतीय वायुसेना के पास अपने HCL के बने हुए 40 जहाज हैं. 40 साल बाद हमने सोचा हम अपने लड़ाकू जहाज बनाएंगे 2024 में हमारे पास 40 जहाज. अब क्या किया जब मैं इसमें आंसर भी दिया था जो विदेशी हैं वो बहुत ही धूर्त, वो नहीं चाहते कि आप किसी चीज में तरक्की उन्होंने ऐसा किया अमेरिकन उन्होंने बोला था हमारे पास बहुत प्रॉब्लम है, ये प्रॉब्लम है, चीफ प्रोजेक्ट पिछले 3 साल से भारत उनसे कॉन्ट्रैक्टेड रेट्स पे बात हुई है, उससे इंजन देने की कोशिश। अभी एचएल के चेयरमैन की स्पीच आई है 3 दिन पहले इंडिया से, उन्होंने बोला कि इस साल मुझे उम्मीद है कि जी हमारे को 12 इंजन देते, 12 इंजन देगा तो 12 इंजन जहाज निकलेंगे, वो भी अगर निकल देते हैं तो ये डिफिकल्टीज का मेरा जहाँ तक मानना है कि गवर्नमेंट विल हैव टू कोलैबोरेट इन प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप। मैंने आपको एयरपोर्ट को उदाहरण दिया, जब तक एआई के थे आप ट्रैवल करते बाय एयर, व्हाट सर्विसेज प्रिविलेज, नाउ देयर इज a good control. The regulations are by AI, but it's operated by GMR, GVK. Something like this will have to come in aircraft. And lot of companies now कि एक रफेल की कीमत बेटा 1200 करोड़ रुपए, भारत को 114 जस्ट मल्टीप्लाई करके इतना पैसा अगर हमारे प्रधानमंत्री कह रहे हैं हम दूसरे देशों को क्यों देते, हम उनको बोलेंगे आप कहाँ पे आ गए ये सेक्टर, बट ये लोग पूरी टेक्नोलॉजी में देना चाहते हैं। तो नीश पार्ट है, मैं इधर में कहीं बात कर रहा था, जो बॉल पॉइंट पेन की बॉल है, आप सब लोग पेन यूज करते हैं, बॉल है वो दुनिया के अंदर 3 देश, उसकी जो मशीन है वो लेट कटिंग है, नैनो मिलीमीटर्स में की प्रिसिशन सेटिंग है, उसको सेटअप करने की कॉस्ट इतनी ज्यादा है लोग चाहते हैं कि हम इंपोर्ट ही करें। अभी दुनिया है ग्लोबल वेयरहाउस, एक कंपोनेंट यहाँ से ले लो, एक इससे ले लो, एक देश से ले लो, कि हर देश से अपना फिक्स एंड मैच करके यूज। तो अभी ऐसे चल रहे हैं, आई थिंक सो दैट विल कंटिन्यू टिल young boys and girls there side take things their own hand and develop something. Development is the weakest thing in our life. Design नहीं करके आंसर भी होता है कि साथ जो बीच का भाग है वो weakest development है। ओके बस हो गया। बेटा जब आप सुबह उठते हैं, जब आप टूथब्रश में टूथपेस्ट लगाते हैं, आप सोचते नहीं, subconscious mind makes you do things which are deep in nature and should you do every day. When the training is in such a manner that the various systems which are in subconscious mind. When you don't have to think, it naturally happens. So this wiring, this change of is done in military training systems. आपको कोई मनुष्य का बच्चा हो, कोई राजा का बच्चा हो, कोई का बच्चा हो, कोई ड्राइवर का बच्चा हो, वो पहले 1 महीने में सब बराबर हो, सबके बाद हो जाता है, सबकी आइडेंटिटी खत्म हो जाती है, आपको नंबर दिया जाता है, आप जब तक इंडियन हैं आप भी नंबर, आप क्या नहीं, कोई मतलब नहीं, कोई फोन नहीं होता, कुछ खाने पीने को एक्स्ट्रा नहीं होता, उसने रात तक पूरा के दौड़ते हैं और तक से जिंदगी बहुत जबरदस्त जिंदगी है, बट एंड ऑफ इट जितना होना पड़ता है उतना नहीं कर सकता, तो the end product which comes up is failure and shape it in any form. ऐसा बात है।
Thank you, sir. That was indeed an engaging session. We truly appreciate the thoughtful questions and insightful discussions from our esteemed guests. Every event is not just about the idea shared on the stage, but also about the efforts behind the stage. The support of everyone present. As of the closing movement of Adhyay, it's time to express our gratitude. So to extend our sincere gratitude Those who have contributed to making this event a success, we invite Director of Management, Mr. Sanjeev to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. As we come to the end of this incredible event, it's my privilege as the Director of Event Management of MESA to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks to each one of you who made Adhyay a grand event. First and foremost, a huge thank you to Air Marshal Sanjeev Kapoor for giving us with your presence today. Your words of wisdom and experience has truly ignited the power within us. A special thanks to our director, actually sir, other faculty members for their unwavering support and encouragement. And last but not least, Team MESA, the real MVPs. You guys have put in a lot of time and work to make this event a grand success. To our audience, thank you for taking the time to be here. Your enthusiasm and energy make all the hard work worthwhile. Once again, a huge thank you to everyone. Let us keep learning, growing, and making memories together. Have a great evening ahead. Jai Hind.
Now, here's the surprise treat for all of you. I will be playing.
Vision is what everything that people are saying about the vision is because their needs were fulfilled or not fulfilled. It's all about them, what they lost or what they gained, which is why the perception of what the vision is good or bad. Vision is one perception.
Please be seated.
He seemed to frustrate me. पण आता तू कष्ट केलास आणि तुला त्याला फळ मिळाले त्यावेळेस त्यांनी मला ते जाणीव करून दिलं की हार्डवर्क विल पे ऑफ इव्हेंच्युअली आणि मग मी ठरवलं की त्याला करावंच. तेव्हा मी नॅशनल चॅम्पियनशिपसाठी तयारी चालू स्कूल लाईन्स संपली की मी तिथून ट्रॅक होती त्याची.
Now, if you want to go to this room on the screen, please try to put your attendance. If you want to be shown here. I would like to call system member for an announcement.
Good evening, everyone. I am Adhyay from Civil Engineering Students Association. We would like to show you a glimpse of our upcoming event, that is PCC Avenue. Peace cannot be gained by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. Today, it's my ultimate pleasure to introduce our inaugural Modern United Nations Conference, that is PCC M25, hosted by CSR. The value of engaging in thought-provoking debates and discussions and shaping the global perspectives in students, our conference will promise to deliver an enriching experience. The conference will for 2 days on 21st and 22nd of February. So, the major highlight of our PCML inaugural function is we have a special appearance of PCMC Commissioner I.S. Shekhar Singh sir. He will be coming for the inauguration of PCML on 21st February at 10 a.m. in Seminar Hall. We look forward to welcoming you to PCML 25. Thank you, Team Cessna. And also thanks to the Mesa team for giving us platform.
Now the QR code will be shared. Please wait just a moment.
लाईव्ह पण दाखवतो.